teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and our home team. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. This team facing some early adversity, 0-3 to start this campaign. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson set to get this one started. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
A gain of 12.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Rams.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. 4 yards.
Motion the slot man left.
2nd and 6.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Rams are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
We had a chance to sit down earlier in the week and kind of reflect and visit on last week's game, and he was very clear. He said, listen, it was a bittersweet victory. He goes, we're happy that we got the job done. I know I made some good plays. He's like, but it's the negative plays that have been kind of gnawing at me all week long. I have to eliminate those because we are not going to win a lot of games if I continue to turn the ball over.
Here's a first down to their running back. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Third down and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
At the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Rams offense ready for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a first and 10. Now give up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Gain of 15. First down, Los Angeles.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
It's a 28-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and That play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
That is intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard. They run on the jet sweep, and that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. They get 19 on that pass play, and that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback. And that's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. 3rd down. They need 5.
Complete to number 84. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The ball carried by number 2. He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5 yards. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So this winds up to be a very smart decision to throw the challenge flag. They remeasure, and this indeed will become a 1st down. He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Really nice job here defensively, not only to get the penetration and to clog those run lanes, but they're able to take him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, San Antonio. That is 1st touchdown this year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction. He's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
Up the middle they go. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, L.A.
The 39-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll step up and run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll try to run for it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. Tight end going in motion here. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2.
Gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down, Rams.
They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. 2nd and 10.
84. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw yet again.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams are back within 1. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
A handoff as they try to run it here. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing now from the gun. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walters. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll throw out of the gun. Back into the hands of the fullback.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, San Antonio. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
We spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The extra point, up and good. And his guys will take a 14-6 lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let it go deep left sideline. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our spin around the NFL starts now. It begins at MetLife Stadium. It's the Jets at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And here's the Jets wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Jets are into the win column after 3 defeats to start the year. They get the victory here. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the first-round draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. He connects on a 19-yard touchdown pass. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is the home team running back. He's been terrific in the first half. This, the first of his 2 touchdown runs. This one's gone to half. They're all square at 17 apiece. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's into space past the 25. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Now they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And his guys will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll always hit behind the line when the ball is out. And it looked like one of the Rams got there first, and indeed, L.A. will keep the ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And they'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. Oh, the ball's out. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't get it in time. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down. Coming up.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Rams offense about ready to take over once more. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced to his right. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Los Angeles.
give on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. Partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to be marked short of that first down. How do you want to play it? They need almost 2 full yards. Decision time, 4th down. And he's going to have the Rams first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. They'll stay on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Receiver in motion, headed left. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
On this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle it. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
At the 6-yard line, it's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
So these jet sweep plays, we see them so often, both under center, in the shotgun. There's a lot of ways to do it. But there's a little feast or famine element, especially in today's NFL, with the speed of these defensive edge players. So you got to make sure you get the edge accounted for. So you...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. On the toss, they'll run, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
46-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. That's enough for a first down.
19-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
To number 2. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
A throw on the move is caught. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Rams offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll run it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From 31, here is 2nd down and 6. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He takes off. He'll be brought down past the 35-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now a give up the middle. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. The Rams use their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here's a handoff. What a run! He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 21. And that will be a first down.
18-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. They'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach fourth down by what they call on third down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on fourth. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on fourth down is leaning towards settling for free.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Rams offense ready to get back to work. This is first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced out left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Brought down to 14 as they get up and spike it. On second and 10, they'll try to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
And 10 yards to go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. He's going to let this one go deep. That's hard. And he's going to have a Rams first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.